In this video, greetings, fellow seekers of the macabre. It's time to buckle up for another hair-raising escapade as we venture into the heart of darkness with Call Me Horror. I'm Boris, your companion through the shadows, and I promise you an unforgettable ride. Picture yourself behind the wheel, driving down the road of your imagination. But beware, our route is paved with spine-chilling tales that will keep you on the edge of your seat. From inexplicable encounters to eerie revelations, these stories aren't just meant to be heard, they're meant to be experienced. So fasten your seatbelts, my friend, and prepare for a journey that will leave you both trembling and yearning for more. As we embark on this thrilling ride together, make sure you don't take your foot off the gas. Stick around until the very end, because the darkest twists often wait in the final stretch. And if you find your heart racing and your mind reeling from the horrors we uncover, don't be shy. Like, comment, and share your own tales of terror. And of course, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a chance to join us on our next chilling adventure. Story 1. As we kick off our journey through the shadows, let me take you back to a night etched in darkness, where ordinary roads transformed into passages of the unknown. The moon hung heavy in the sky, casting an eerie glow upon the city streets. On a fateful night, I found myself amidst friends, cruising down a seemingly familiar road. This urban corridor, boasting 2 lanes on each side and a speed limit of 45 miles per hour, held a sinister secret that would soon unravel before our eyes. As our vehicle sliced through the darkness, an unsettling sight emerged. A lone figure, pedaling a bike against the flow of traffic. The air grew tense as we approached this enigma, our headlights casting an otherworldly spotlight upon his silhouette. Panic surged as my friend instinctively swerved, but the figure mirrored our movements, an uncanny dance of desperation. The world seemed to shatter in that moment as impact became inevitable, and the collision was inevitable. A sickening thud echoed, followed by a bone-chilling faceplant upon the windshield, mere inches from where I sat, frozen in terror. Time twisted as the man's body defied gravity, hurtling over the car before succumbing to the cruel embrace of the asphalt. Silence enveloped us like a shroud, broken only by the palpitations of our racing hearts. He lay there, a shattered form in the midst of the road, the darkness now hosting a tableau of dread. The very air seemed to hold its breath, anticipating the horrors that had suddenly materialized. A frantic symphony of sirens and flashing lights erupted, and the helicopter, like a sinister beast, descended upon the scene, a mechanical bird of prey seizing its wounded quarry. The man, his fate hanging in the balance, was borne away to a distinct sanctuary of medicine and uncertainty. Witnesses, their eyes wide with shared disbelief, stood as testament to a night that had veered into the realm of nightmares. The authorities, like judges of an unfathomable reckoning, absolved us from guilt, and we were permitted to flee the scene. But the horror of that night clung to us, an indelible stain on the fabric of our existence, a chilling reminder that the mundane can shatter in an instant, giving way to the macabre. With the echoes of that fateful night lingering in the recesses of our minds, let's take a moment to catch our breath. But don't stray too far, for another tale of terror awaits, ready to ensnare our senses in its grip. Stay with us, for the road ahead leads to a realm of even deeper darkness. Story 2. It was on a night just like any other, or so it seemed. The veil between reality and the beyond would thin, revealing a glimpse of the horrors that lurk just beneath the surface of the mundane. As the evening wore on, I found myself driving back from a seemingly innocent get-together, the laughter of friends still echoing in my ears. Little did I know that the comforting cloak of camaraderie would soon be replaced by the cold grip of dread. The road stretched before me, a ribbon of asphalt, bordered by shadows that seemed to whisper secrets known only to the night. It was then that I noticed them. The headlights that seemed to defy reason, casting an eerie glow that sent shivers down my spine. These lights, innocent beacons of safety in the darkness, bore a twisted secret. The car emitting them moved with purpose, yet its trajectory defied logic. It was driving against the flow of traffic, a beacon of chaos amidst the ordered procession of vehicles. Time slowed as panic clenched my chest. A primal instinct urged me to swerve, to evade the impending catastrophe. With a heart-stopping jolt, I veered off the intended path at the very last second, as if guided by an unseen hand. The world around me blurred as tires screeched and metal shrieked in protest. And in the aftermath, the air was thick with the acrid scent of burning rubber, a scent that seemed to be the very essence of foreboding. As the dust settled, the horror of the tableau before me became gruesomely clear. The car that had defied reason collided head-on with a van, a metal symphony of destruction that shattered the tranquility of the night. The impact had unleashed devastation, the twisted metal a cruel testament to lives forever altered. But the horror did not end there. Within the wreckage lay a truth even more sinister. The driver of the errant car, the one who steered against the natural order, was now revealed to be a puppet of intoxication, a drunken marionette in a tale of darkness. In the wake of the chaos, life hung in precarious balance. The van that borne the brunt of the impact now housed a chilling tally of lives, extinguished 3 souls lost to the night's malevolence. And yet, the very embodiment of recklessness, the drunk driver himself, remained untouched by death's grasp, an embodiment of fate's cruel irony. Dear travellers of the unknown, as we emerge from this harrowing tale, let the haunting headlights remind us that the roads we tread upon may not lead only to destinations, but to destinies both cruel and uncanny. Stay close. The road ahead leads to the final chapter of this nightmarish triad. The darkness calls, and we must heed its chilling whisper. Story 3. Time is but a thin veil that separates us from the realms of darkness, and it was in the dead of night, amid the shroud of impending midnight, that this tale of terror etched itself into the annals of fear. The scene was set. A family of 4 en route to Mexico, their journey interwoven with fate's sinister threads. The car's interior held a semblance of normalcy, with a mother and father occupying the front seats, while siblings claimed their place in the back, a setup that masked the horrors to come. The landscape outside offered no comfort either, but the road ahead was a lonely one. A forgotten stretch of highway, enveloped by barren shrubland, a forgotten outpost on the fringes of civilization. And as the miles blurred by, it was the eyes of the narrator, a passenger destined to bear witness to the unspeakable, that turned to the window. The world outside, crowded in the darkness of midnight's cloak, cast a sinister spell. But amidst the obsidian canvas, a figure emerged. Human in form, yet inexplicably divergent from the norm. Towering against the abyss, it measured between 5 feet 9 inches and 5 feet 11 inches. A skeletal manifestation that beckoned to nightmares. And upon its being danced orbs of light, small ethereal lanterns that danced in an eerie choreography. A single orb adorned its forehead, a sentinel of the uncanny, while clusters of these haunting lights adorned its chest, stomach, and limbs in a macabre symphony of illumination. As the car hurtled forward, this abomination stood at the crossroads of Asheville and Abyss, a sentinel from the Netherrealms. The narrator's voice trembled as the story unfurled, and the tale took a darker hue when this horrifying truth came to light. There were no buildings, no guiding luminance to explain away this eerie enigma. On a highway that whispered secrets to the wind, there were no stranded vehicles, no workers braving the night's embrace. In the wake of this chilling spectacle, rational explanations faltered, and the abyss of unknowing yawned even wider. A simple suggestion from the narrator's sister could not stave off the gnawing dread that clung to the scene. The rational mind grasping at straws, while the tendrils of terror tightened. As the road unfolded and the miles passed, the questions remained. Was this spectral sentinel a harbinger of doom? A mirage of the uncanny realms? Or a twist of reality that challenged comprehension? The journey rolled on, the car vanishing into the void, but the imprint of that chilling night remains. An indelible mark on the mind, an enigma that defies all reason and thrust us into the grasp of true terror. Ladies and gentlemen, the road of darkness stretches endlessly before us, and as we emerge from the chilling embrace of this third tale, remember that the unknown is far more haunting than we dare to admit. With every tale told, with every step we take, the realm of fear beckons us closer, and the shadows encroach upon the sanctuary of light. Our journey continues, fueled by curiosity and veiled in trepidation. This was all from this video. See you guys soon with another volume with some more creepy and scary drive stories. Thank you so much for watching. Until then, drive safe.